You've felt it before, that quiet, nagging emptiness. That sense that the world is moving, but you're standing still. You're asking yourself, why do I feel lost? And the truth is, you are not alone. Feeling lost is a thread woven into the human experience, a universal tremor that touches us all at some point. It is uncomfortable, yes. And yet, there is a strange, quiet comfort in knowing that countless others have walked this same path, feeling the drift, the uncertainty, and still, somehow, found their way. People in their 20s, 30s, 40s, even beyond, can feel untethered, their direction blurred by life's relentless currents. And often, the reason isn't clear. Sometimes you find yourself merely going through the motions, days melting into one another without purpose or spark. Moments like these are invitations, not punishments, to pause, to examine, and to embrace what lies within your control. Stoicism whispers this truth: focus on what you can shape and accept what you cannot. This is a journey, a path toward regaining your center, your sense of meaning, your direction. And here are 9 steps, practical, mindful, life-giving steps, to guide you when the ground beneath your feet feels unsteady. Number 1. Accept your feelings. To feel lost is often to feel shaken to the core. Life's upheavals, failures, losses, endings can leave us disoriented, adrift, even despairing. And when the storm hits, it is all too easy to fall into self-pity or blame. To believe that somehow you deserve this. Some try to armor themselves, wearing a mask of relentless positivity, pretending grief or frustration do not exist. But Stoicism teaches the opposite. You must meet your emotions. Accept them, breathe them in, let them speak. Do not judge yourself for sadness or confusion. Allow yourself to feel, fully, without guilt. Forgive the choices that led here. Mistakes do not define your worth. Acknowledgement is the first step toward healing. It is not wallowing. It is a conscious permission to experience, to process, to reclaim yourself. When you accept your feelings, you reclaim a part of life that has been denied. And only then can you take the next step forward. And to long expression, number 2, practice self-reflection. Once the storm has been acknowledged, sit quietly, reflect. Look deeply at the patterns of your life, the thoughts that whisper in your mind, the feelings you carry unspoken. Solitude is a mirror, meditation, a lantern illuminating the corners of your awareness. Journaling, a way to trace the shape of your inner world. Through reflection, the fog begins to lift. You see not only what is broken, but also what still shines. You uncover desires, motivations, fears, and the invisible threads pulling you off course. Insight comes not from avoidance, but from courageously observing yourself with clarity and compassion. This is the soil in which the seeds of your renewed purpose will grow. Number 3. Set new goals. With understanding comes direction. See? Goals ain't just tasks, they're beacons. They illuminate where you want to go, helping you focus your energy on meaningful pursuits, rather than wandering aimlessly. Look back at your reflections now. Where is there a gap? Where do you long to grow? Set goals that are achievable, specific, and aligned with your true self. Career, health, relationships, personal passions. Choose with intention. Even small steps carry weight, you know. Each milestone, however modest, is a marker of progress, a proof that you are moving, evolving, reclaiming purpose. Stoicism reminds us to act where we can. Goals are the embodiment of this principle. They shift focus from past failures to future possibilities, and every achievement, small or large, strengthens the path beneath your feet. Much of feeling lost comes from living someone else's version of life, trying to meet expectations, conform to ideals not your own. Now is the time to shed that pretense. Stop pretending. Embrace who you are, wholly. Strengths, flaws, desires, fears, all of it. Authenticity is quiet but powerful. When you live aligned with your true self, decisions become easier, choices clearer, and direction more tangible. Relationships deepen. Joy emerges from genuine connections, not from appearances. The inner conflict of trying to fit fades, leaving clarity. To be true to yourself, well, that's to reclaim your center. It's a necessary step, to move forward without the weight of facades. The endless parade of others' curated lives, it can pull you into comparison, envy, and despair. It distorts reality, magnifies insufficiency, and deepens the drift. Stoicism reminds us, focus on your own path, not the illusion of others' perfection. Step away, unplug. Even briefly, give your mind room to breathe, to notice your own accomplishments, joys, and moments of growth. Without the constant barrage, your clarity returns. You can hear your own desires again, rather than the echoes of what society tells you to value. This pause isn't isolation, it's restoration. Number 6. Use self-help materials. Wisdom can be borrowed until it becomes your own. Books, podcasts, videos, blogs. Engage with ideas that challenge, inspire, and illuminate. Learn from those who have navigated their own uncertainties. Self-help materials provide tools, frameworks, and perspectives. They offer strategies for resilience, guidance for purpose, and reassurance that no struggle is unique. Incorporate them thoughtfully. Let them speak to your situation. Stoicism encourages learning from the world around you, and here, the world is abundant with mentors waiting to guide you. Isolation, it deepens the sense of being lost. Reach outward. Seek companions, friends, family, communities. Genuine connection, it stabilizes the spirit. Even when building new relationships feels difficult, it is essential. Support is both emotional and practical. Others can offer perspectives you may not see, encouragement when your energy wanes, guidance when the path is unclear. Engagement with a trusted network reinforces belonging, reminding you that life is shared, and you are not alone. Stoicism, it values community. It recognizes that humans are social beings who thrive together. 131. Unhealthy and fashion. Number 8. Slow down the pace of your life. Life rushes by, relentless. And in that rush, you can lose yourself. Pause. Breathe. Step out of the whirlwind long enough to notice the small things, the quiet sunrise, the gentle sway of trees, the calm rhythm of your own breath. Slowing down is not abandoning responsibility. It is creating space to reconnect with yourself, to reflect, to choose what matters. Stoicism teaches attention to the present moment, mindfulness, and focus on what can be controlled. By slowing, you see more clearly, you act more deliberately, and you experience a life that is rich rather than frantic. Time spent inside, isolated, can magnify loss and disconnection. Nature has a way of grounding the soul. Step outside. Walk. Explore. Breathe deeply. Notice the wind, the sunlight. Notice the wind, the sunlight, the subtle movements of life all around you. Being outdoors reconnects you to the larger world and your place within it. Hiking, biking, traveling, or simply sitting in a park reminds you that life continues beyond your thoughts, and yet you are an integral part of it. Community, casual encounters, nature's vastness, they all return perspective and a sense of belonging. Stoicism teaches contentment in the present moment. Nature embodies this lesson effortlessly. Feeling lost is daunting. It shakes confidence, disrupts routine, and clouds clarity. Yet it is also an invitation, a signal to pause, to reflect, to realign. Accept your feelings, reflect deeply, set goals, stay true to yourself. Disconnect from distractions, learn from wisdom, build connections, slow your pace, step outside. Each step is a thread weaving you back into purpose, grounding you in presence, guiding you toward clarity. And when you do, you may notice something remarkable. The drift fades, and in its place, a quiet knowing emerges, a gentle understanding that life, with all its confusion and twists, is not something to be solved, but something to be lived fully. And in that living, you are found.